The Secret of Willow Creek. In the picturesque town of Willow Creek, nestled along the banks of a gentle river, life moved at a steady, comforting pace. The town was known for its charming Victorian houses, friendly residents, and the annual Willow Creek Festival, which brought everyone together for music, food, and fun. Among its residents was 12-year-old Sarah Thompson, a girl with an adventurous spirit and an insatiable curiosity. Sarah lived with her parents in a cozy house on the edge of town, where her bedroom window overlooked the dense woods that bordered Willow Creek. She often spent her afternoons exploring the woods with her best friend, Tommy Parker. They would climb trees, build forts, and imagine themselves as daring explorers on the brink of a great discovery. One summer afternoon, as the sun cast dappled shadows through the leaves, Sarah and Tommy stumbled upon an old, weathered diary buried under a pile of rocks near the creek. The leather cover was cracked, and the pages were yellowed with age. Intrigued, they took the diary back to Sarah's house and began to read. The diary belonged to a girl named Emily Whitaker, who had lived in Willow Creek over a century ago. Her entries were filled with descriptions of life in the late 1800s, including details about her family, friends, and the town itself. But what caught Sarah and Tommy's attention was a series of entries about a hidden treasure. According to Emily's diary, her father had been a wealthy merchant who feared for the safety of his riches during a time of unrest. He had hidden a chest filled with gold coins, jewelry, and other valuables somewhere in the woods, marking the spot with a distinctive carving on an old oak tree. Emily wrote that she and her father had created a map, but it had been lost when their house caught fire. Sarah's eyes sparkled with excitement as she read the last entry. "Tommy, we have to find that treasure. It could still be out there waiting for us." Tommy nodded eagerly. "But how will we know where to look? We don't have the map." Sarah thought for a moment. "Emily mentioned a distinctive carving on an old oak tree. We just need to find the tree." The next day, armed with a picnic lunch and a determination to uncover the secret, Sarah and Tommy set out into the woods. They searched for hours, examining every large tree they came across. As the afternoon sun began to dip towards the horizon, they stumbled upon an ancient oak tree with gnarled branches and thick roots. "Look!" Sarah pointed to a section of the bark where a faint, weathered carving was visible. It was an intricate design, resembling a compass rose. The next day, armed with a picnic lunch and a determination to uncover the secret, Sarah and Tommy set out into the woods. They searched for hours, examining every large tree they came across. As the afternoon sun began to dip towards the horizon, they stumbled upon an ancient oak tree with gnarled branches and thick roots. "Look!" Sarah pointed to a section of the bark where a faint, weathered carving was visible. It was an intricate design resembling a compass rose. "This must be it," Tommy said, his voice filled with excitement. "Now, we just need to figure out where the treasure is buried." Sarah consulted Emily's diary again. The entries mentioned a stream and a large rock shaped like a bear's head near the treasure's hiding spot. They followed the creek deeper into the woods, keeping an eye out for the landmarks. As they rounded a bend in the stream, they saw it. A large rock that, with a bit of imagination, did look like a bear's head. "This is it!" Sarah exclaimed. They began digging near the base of the rock, the anticipation building with each shovelful of dirt. After what felt like hours, Tommy's shovel hit something solid. They carefully cleared away the dirt to reveal a small wooden chest, its surface worn and covered in moss. With trembling hands, Sarah opened the chest. Inside, they found a collection of gold coins, silverware, and a delicate locket with a portrait of a young girl, Emily Whitaker. Among the treasures was also a letter from Emily's father, expressing his hope that the treasure would one day be found and that it would bring joy to whoever discovered it. Sarah and Tommy were overjoyed by their find. They carefully packed up the chest and brought it back to Sarah's house. The news of their discovery spread quickly through Willow Creek, and the town celebrated the return of a long-lost piece of its history. The treasure was donated to the local museum, where it became a popular exhibit, drawing visitors from far and wide. Sarah and Tommy's adventure was commemorated with a special plaque, recognizing their curiosity and determination.